Men are struggling right now. Men are dropping out of education, dropping out of the labor force, skyrocketing rates of mental illness, suicide, addiction, all kinds of stuff. What is going on with men right now?
We have issues that disproportionately impact us, and they are not getting attention. I mean, that's really the long and short of it. We talk about it. We try to talk about it. It gets shut down. It doesn't just get shut down in casual conversation or public discourse. It's actively pushed against through the American Psychological Association. In 2018, the APA released two guidelines, the guidelines for treating girls and women and the guidelines for treating men and boys. And I can't remember which comes first, but the remarkable thing is if you read one of them individually, some things might seem a little off. The men and boys one might seem a little insulting in different parts, but on its own it might not sound terrible. But if you read them together, you identify that in many ways they're talking about the same traits. The same traits in women celebrated and talked about and encouraged, like independence, competitiveness, ambition, right? Ambition in girls and women in the APA guidelines are to be encouraged. That those very same behavior traits, when talked about what they call traditional masculinity, or what the APA was calling traditional masculinity, is something that needed to be pushed against, something that you now hold on. Do you really need to be competitive? Do you really need to be ambitious? There are other ways to be a man. There are other ways to you don't have to be going after that CEO job, right? Seeking power is actually kind of bad for men. But again, you read them back to back, they're talking about the same behaviors. In psychology, we call this a gamma bias, where, the same behaviors, depending on, in this case, gender, male or female, can be celebrated in one, but discouraged in another.